A lot of us try really hard and very diligently to get ourselves in touch with something other than this, whether it's an alternate state. There's just so many different levels. But even I forget how close we are and just how easy it really needs to be. We make it so much more complicated than what it really is. It's no farther away than a quick thought or a quick just silence, a quick nothing. You could be watching TV and kind of fade off, or reading a book and kind of fade off, and you're there. You're there, and usually before you even know it, you're back. And usually you don't know it until you are back, if you realized it at all. So we're so close. And the worst part about it is a lot of people spend so much time when they go to bed to try to get into this state when you're so close to it. A lot of times I just drift right into it. Sometimes I don't. But in the daytime is when you have better access to it. So don't try hard. If you're going to do anything, just try and let your consciousness, your thoughts, just let them kind of fade, or allow them to drift. I guess drifting is the best way to do it. Now, I've said in the past, it's not what you're going to learn, really. It's the fact that you can do it. It's the fact that you have the ability. The value is in the connection. The connection and your ability to make those connections. And how seamlessly and how easily. Because when it happens, it's seamlessly. It's easy. When you really try, that's when you struggle. I struggle with it. Everybody struggles with it. So once you get in the groove, once you realize that it is seamless, it's a transfer. It's kind of like stepping through the doorway from inside your house to your front porch, from inside to outside. It's just a gradual progression from one to the other. Now, where's the value in doing this? The value in doing this is you becoming in control. You're attempting, we're all attempting to get in control of our physical life to a degree, to as much as we can control it. And we're also doing that from without. So we're trying to get that into control. But if you can't consciously get there and you can't consciously have any control of it, then you're really not doing anything, are you? So this is where you focus inward. Whether you're focusing inward just by working on something, a hobby, or something that takes you away from regular life, or whatever. But it's a drift. It's a progression. And the better at it, and the more that you do, the better at you will get. But like I said, it's not about where you're going. It's about that you can get there. That's the important part. And then you know how to get there. And then you can keep getting there. And then you will understand over time that there is value within that. There's a value within the connection. There's a value within you being able to do that. And you're learning something. You're learning about your actual abilities. And the more you delve into that, the more you can delve into other things, which you actually have the ability to do. But also, you're becoming sure of yourself. Because if you're going to be a predator and you don't believe in yourself, then you're not a predator. You can't dominate something that you either fear or that you don't fully understand or that you don't know ways to that you have the ability to do things. It's hard to put that into words, but that's the thing. If you're going to be the predator, then you need to have availability to all your tools, to all your weapons, what you would call it. And if you're not feeling well or something, then you need to work on that so that you are at the top of your game. Because you can't go into a battle half-assed, or you can't go into it when you're not fully aware or not fully capable. That's where we're at. There's always going to be a beatdown on our, coming against us, but don't focus on that. Don't focus on anything else. Focus on where you're going. Focus on going ahead, moving ahead, progressing. Because once you fall in that pit, or you get one foot in the pit, that dark pit, then you're just going to be spinning your wheels. You're going to be feeling helpless. You're going to doubt yourself. Doubt is a huge victory on their side. Now, when I say there, I would explain anything against what we're trying to do. We're trying to become independent, conscious, independent consciousness. We're trying to free ourselves. Anyone or anything that goes against that is against us. So whether it's a person or whether it's a being, they're working against us. There's a lot of them working against us. But there's more of us than them. But if you're working alone, then obviously there's more of them than us. And that's how it works for all of us. We might be working in conjunction with each other, but we're still working alone. And that's how it's always going to be. So you have to learn to rely on yourself. Be dependent only on you. So you need to be independent. Don't be dependent on anything else. Be an independent, conscious individual. Don't rely on somebody else is going to do something, or something else is going to do something, or a promise or whatever. Don't bank on it. Got to rely on yourself. So when it comes down and you're feeling down, or you're just having one of those days, just look in the mirror and say, I'm the only one here that's going to support you. So we need to push on. Keep moving ahead. Might be a little slow at first, but you'll gain traction. You'll start progressing again. It's the only way you're going to move forward. You got to keep pushing yourself. You have to keep reminding yourself. You have to remind yourself what and who you are. That's very important. Because you need to give yourself a pep talk on a regular basis. Because that's what it's all about. If somebody else was around here, they'd be giving you a pep talk. But now you got to give it to yourself.